I'm not a vegan and I love science, but people do tend to just like make that assumption, and then over time as they're talking to me, they're like, oh, and you eat meat? and did you get the vaccine?
We brought in people from completely different subcultures to share their perspectives and style and then trial each other's. This is a style trial.
My name's Rosie. I guess my style would be like 70's rocker style. My parents were both hippies. I mean, they're still hippies, but they're old hippies now, so I was kind of raised in a deeply lefty environment. That was just what the world was that whole sort of time, and my parents would take me and my brother to protests all the time, and it was just how it kind of was. And so looking at all of any footage and stuff from that time, I was like, yeah, that checks out. That's pretty much where I am now. And I think I've just kind of taken that and continued it. I went to a high school, probably I think the only high school in Sydney that has no uniform, and so we were able to, from a very embarrassing young age, be able to have full control of what we were wearing. And I think when that in year 7, everyone was all like, well, you have to do the surf brands and everyone be the same, and then as it went on, everyone kind of split, maybe earlier than people who have to wear a uniform. I don't know, it's been the only experience I had. So from that time, from like early high school, mid-high school, I've been going to Vinnie's and Salvo's and just getting different things from there than you can get from the shops, and maybe that's given me more of an opportunity to like get comfortable with what I actually like instead of what is presented. I mean, I think what the people who dress in that sort of way now experience it as and what it was probably very different things. But for me, I guess a big part of it is being in the music sort of scenes, and everyone, like, we're all feeding back on each other with our silly style and the nostalgia. So in playing with all the different bands, you do kind of get to dabble with what their look is for, you know, whatever it is, and experiment with different things and just accumulate it as you go. Of all of the, you know, aesthetics of it, it's really comfortable. I'm comfortable at all times, and I figured out that the key is that it's just a comfortable outfit that you add something stupid to. And that you look like you could be going to any sort of ridiculous thing at any given moment, or sleeping in the back of a car. And unfortunately, it's sometimes true. Feels K-poppy.
K-poppy?
Or like a Harajuku situation.
My name is Sophie and I'm a cosplayer. What that means is I like to dress up as my favourite characters, or show my appreciation in a way of kind of being the characters that I really enjoy. I was very into anime, so I feel like watching anime and like reading manga and stuff like that led me to conventions, which led me to cosplay. My first cosplay friend's mum helped me make it, and it was like a Gravity Falls alternate universe called like Reverse Falls, and it was like one of the main characters, so it was super niche, but it was a lot of fun. And I remember that, like, the big thing for me is like what actually like made me go, I'm gonna be a cosplayer, is on that day someone recognized me. There was only one person that recognized me, and the joy I felt was like, and being able to talk about it, the joy I felt was very like intense, and I was like, I want to be a cosplayer. It's empowering in a way, like it feels, I get to like be an accentuated version of myself, if not just like try to feel the character as well. So as 2B, I feel really powerful because she's a very powerful android character, and I feel like I get to be like as sexy and cool as her when I'm dressed up as her. I really got to explore femininity from an aspect that is very like non-forced gendered. Like, yes, I'm AFAB, and yes, I cosplay a lot of female characters, but I really get to explore femininity from a standpoint that I'm that character, rather than I'm that gender or that I'm stuck in this box for that reason. Cosplay has meant a lot to a lot of people to explore their gender identity, and it's definitely a commonplace thing for a lot of people to be able to explore femininity as not a woman, or explore masculinity as not a man, or even explore masculinity like tipping your toes in to find out how you identify, and trying to find yourself through the characters you enjoy, the medias you enjoy, and trying to find yourself within the community I think is a big part, yeah.
Hi! Oh my gosh, you look amazing!
You look so cute, I love your coat so much.
Do you want to wear it?
Wow! Is it like a snake skin kind of print?
That's a blazer.
Oh, that's so cool.
These will probably be a million miles long on you, but these are some custom flares that I had made for my giant tall lady legs. That's why they're 2,000 feet long. So those are your pants there. Enjoy them. This is a t-shirt that is gonna fall apart, but you can't really get more stereotypical. So I went with the Fleetwood Mac. And the clashing, it's a snake skin, so it's the rockstar vibes. These boots are just, luckily I had to go on a tour where these were appropriate, because otherwise there was no reason for me to own them except for this moment. And I got this just classy little bag. I love the practicalness of having a picnic basket with you wherever you go. And this is just some misc tour pass thingies just to add to your vibes. So there you go.
It's very much a vibe. So this is one of my comfier cosplays, so as you can see, like with these shoes, comfort isn't a big thing for cosplay, at least for me. So the big part here is we have the iconic dress, and it's from Nico Para, so it's Chocola's dress from Nico Para. She's a little cat maid. So this just ties around the waist and makes a bow at the back.
Oh my god, so cute.
And that's a little skirt for the frill underneath the main dress.
Wigs.
So that is the base wig, while those are the piggy tails.
Oh
so she's
my
wearing
god!
piggy tails. And we have a very fun cat ears with the maid headdress.
My life is so much more fun! You're just wearing comfortable clothes!
And the cat tail, which we'll figure out how to put on.
Cool.
But yeah, a nice little posable cat tail.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Trying my best here, but I am not a professional, and I want the audience to know that I am not a professional. Why do they keep going back to the eyeliner? I know there's gonna be like one comment that's just like, you should have just left it, and I'll be like, you weren't there, you're not here.
So basically my process of makeup involves waking up, and sometimes I will brush my hair.
Cut on that.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What a vibe. I'm a woman. I'm a lady woman.
Alright, the first thought I have is comfortable yet stylish.
You did a good job, I think, on the eyes.
I absolutely adore the shape of this coat.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know that I could pull it off.
I think you look very cute. There's pockets in this. There's a Mentos.
it's really interesting being in such like a deeply, deeply feminine vibe, because I am sort of used to just like rocking off and being like, hey guys. So yeah, it's interesting.
It's like I've seen myself in so many different ways, that this is like another way that I've never seen myself, so it's definitely new. I know if I walk down the street in this, I would feel really cool.
So, have a shake. With the shaker, you think of it like a dance move more than like an instrument. And so if you get this kind of move going, it's sort of like yeah, and keep going like that. Now you're a musician, now you play the shaker. She's a percussionist.
So I actually recently did a shoot in this cosplay, so I have a couple of, unfortunately, I have a couple of poses in mind. So a big one for her, she's a cat girl. So you kind of think of like kind of cat-like poses. So that's a really good one, honestly. You've already got it. When you're an energetic character, you really want to bring it out, like you want to bring the energy into the photo.